When calling a remote service, you want to have a limit in terms of how long we're willing to wait to get a response. We don't want to wait forever. So let me show you how to implement this scenario. I'm going to create a completable future, supply async. Now, here we want to simulate a slow connection. So long task.simulate. Eventually, we expect to get a result like 1. It doesn't really matter what the result is. So this returns a completable future. Now, this future object has a method called or timeout. And with this, we can enforce a limit. Here we need to pass 2 arguments. One is a timeout value, let's say 1, and the other one is a time unit. This is an enumeration. So here we can say we want to wait 1 second. Now, this will return a new completable future that we time out after 1 second. So if we call the get method to get the result, we're going to get an exception. Let's wrap this inside a try-catch block. Okay, now we get the result and store it over here, and finally print it. Let's run the program. So after 1 second, our program crashed. We got an exception of type execution exception, which is caused by a timeout exception. Okay, now this is not an ideal experience for the end user. A better approach is to recover with a default value. So instead of calling or timeout, we're going to call complete on timeout. Here we need to pass 3 values. The first one is the default value that we're going to return if this task times out. So we're going to return 1. The second is our timeout value. Once again, 1. And finally, a time unit. So time unit dot seconds. So this will return a new completable future that will complete after 1 second. So let me reformat the code. That is better. Now let's run the program again. This time after 1 second, we got our default value. This is a better experience for the end user.